All right, so we are back in HP Studios, and whenever you see this face, it's Open Mic Podcast with me, Kelvin F and K. Yes, it's about to get exciting. Today's conversation is something very, very, very serious and very important. But before I get into today's conversation and topic and introduce my guest, don't forget say you should subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on our various social media handles, turn on your notification, especially if you didn't miss all our previous episodes. Everything they right here on our YouTube channel. Make sure say you go back and watch from our season 1 to our season 2 right here. Now, let me get into today's conversation. But before I do that, make I introduce my guests in the studios with me. I get entertainers and they're full ground. I mean, they're balanced. I want to introduce this one before, but I don't already see Sherry. No, I mean Sherry Alpha. I mean that was a nice enough introduction, right?
I mean you've actually
okay.
Done the worst intro.
Wow.
Ever. Because you got to say I have my sweet girl.
Wow, I English not common. Wow. Okay.
But just look at how you just I mean hey. Okay, hi everybody. My name is Charity Vogel. Everyone knows me to be Cherry. And yes, I'm here. Open, and I'm here to open. Yes.
Please, we got to be specific on what we are opening right here. It's an open mic. You see.
That's what I said.
You said open. People need to know what you are opening.
No, we are opening mic. Right.
Still in the studio with me, I have my very good colleague and friend, Andy Tete. Charlie, what's up? Charlie, good to see you, man. Andy, what?
Steve.
Wait, make it call the Steve. Now the eyeglass, then they give us Steve. Bro, good to have you in the studio with us. Please introduce yourself to our audience.
It's an honor to be here. My name is Andy Tete. I'm an actor, model, event MC, businessman, everything.
Yeah, full package. You see that? Yeah, I tell you guys, I carry full package. Come. So if you're not ready to say you want to stay, full package. Now let's get into today's conversation. We are talking about entertainers and politics. Something very interesting because nowadays we realize say a lot of people when they into entertainment, actors, musicians, that they get into politics. Some of them they succeed and some of them they fall by the wayside. As the Bible talk, many are called, few are chosen. You see that thing. Even in America, we have the likes of Arnold Schwarzenegger, who was a former governor. We have a whole lot of them. And in Nigeria, we have Banky W, we have K-Tension, who have ventured into politics in as much as they are not there yet. But we also have our very own Desmond Elliott. Some people they call him Desmond E, but we could keep that on Desmond Elliott, who is also into politics in Nigeria. Wait,
you just want to say idiot. So just mention the word.
Guys.
It's open mic. We are open.
I was not here. She said something, but I didn't hear. So we have the likes of Desmond Elliott in politics in Nigeria. And in Ghana, in the most recent election in Ghana, we have our very own John Dumelo winning his political position. And we also have A.B. Bright also winning her political position. Now I want to ask, these entertainers, right? Did they get now? They use acting, they use music, they use their influence as a medium to get into politics. I've been waiting. And also when they get into these political positions where they look for, did they experience enough for this political? See, politics and acting are two different games. Politics and music are two different games. So we just want to have a conversation surrounding this today. Let me start with Sherry. Firstly, Sherry, would you ever or do you have the mind of venturing into politics?
Why me?
Why you? God created you now.
Why me?
I know it's a question. Do you want to venture into politics? You are an actress. You as an actress, do you want to venture into politics?
No.
Why?
Just no. I don't feel.
So you don't want to make a meaningful and impactful change in your community as a leader? Yeah.
As a leader. Hey. Yes, I can do it, but I don't need to be a political
figure
before I have to now do
Make an impact.
Yeah.
So right now you're a non-partisan. Which party do you support?
Non-partisan.
You're non-partisan.
That
you
is
go.
my party name.
No, your party name not be your party name not be any non-partisan. I know who you vote for. The recent election in Ghana. I know who you voted for my sister. We'll talk about it later. I will tell you. Or you didn't tell me. It's not the one you told me. It's not that one you told me. And let's talk about
this guy.
How people perceive. Let's come to the layman's mindset. How do you think people perceive entertainers getting into politics?
Well, people think that getting into politics is a money-making venture.
Right.
You know, per the layman's perspective, because money day politics.
Now you say no one join.
Money full politics.
Now she says she no one join.
And a lot of
No, because I don't like money.
Hey,
this guy is just ready for the
bro,
cameras. This girl.
I don't like money.
okay, now people you like
What
or
is
cryptocurrency. Crypto.
Crypto.
You like?
I don't like money, but I like crypto.
So people actually think that getting into politics is for the money.
Right.
And trust me, you're going to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you really want to also work and make an impact, like you're saying, for your community, why not? You have to enter politics.
We have a lot of entertainers who have ventured into politics, but it did not go down well with them. You get what do you feel say cause? In your own opinion, what do you think would have been the cause?
Well,
And mind you, sorry, whilst they don't make their political ambition succeed, they also lose fans.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, I think that, Charlie, to enter politics, it's not just a one-time thing. You just come to the and you win your seat. It is work, grassroots work. You have to really work. And so, for some people, they feel like they don't have the patience. And so that's when they lose. But you have to keep coming back and fighting. That's when you notice those who are coming in for the money and those who are really there to work. Because when the people that are there for the money, when they lose 1, 2, they feel like,
they don't come back again.
Yeah, because they think they're putting in money and they're not, But if you're there to work and truly make an impact, you are going to stay and sustain and keep working and working until it is your time before you can finally win.
You win the seat.
Yeah.
Shall we?
It is your time before you can now finally come and steal the government and come and steal.
If now you there, what you go do? What would you do there? No, assuming you Sherry like this now, as I know you, Sherry Coco, as I call you, you get a political. First and foremost, we have all these variety of positions in government in Ghana, right? We are using Ghana as an example. Which position would you want to? Assuming, I know you don't want to be one, but which government office would you want to collect?
You see,
Which one you want to collect?
No,
I'm not saying no go finance. We're not talking about finance minister.
You see Charlotte Osei's position. That's the one I want.
You want to be the boss of the electoral commission?
Wait. But at the end of the day, no, I'm not going to choose any position. But I always ask myself, if it were you and I, watching me, you and I, you have the position to be maybe education minister or
finance minister
or something like that. Why are you working?
Why
You
are
are
you?
working because you want to bring something home. You want to take care of society. You want to give back to society, or you want to actually improve your country. So definitely, everyone would want to actually,
Amass
get
wealth for
some
themselves.
money for themselves. But I would say also that you have to. We've had a lot of politicians go and come. We've given 30 years of our lives to 30 years ago. I don't know. Yeah, I was born. I don't know. I was born. I wasn't born.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not
Did
going to
you
tell you
just
my
indirectly
age.
give us your age?
No, I'm not.
You don't indirectly tell us
You want
your
to know
age.
my age, right?
Ah, she didn't say it.
So-
But if you hear this, you heard it first on Open Mic
We've
podcast.
given 30 years of our lives to two parties
That is in Ghana. You
in
mean?
Ghana.
Right.
And what have we gotten?
But in this
That's
past
the
years,
person.
let me sorry to cut you. Since you mentioned this, let's just bring this up. In this past years, who are those that were in, or who are those entertainers that within these years of leadership in terms of politics, democracy in Ghana, who are those you can handpick that as an entertainer when they got office they did this and they did that? Who are those you can handpick?
So for Ghana, there's Honorable Jifa Glipo,
Right.
who was once a minister and now the member of parliament for one constituency in the Volta region.
Right.
I think that there are people there. People are
What did she really do for the let's see, what did she do for the entertainment industry?
okay. She was an actress, and she actually is one of those people who were very outspoken for our industry. Like we need funding, we need those things.
But did those funding come?
It didn't, and that is why she fought and make sure she went into parliament so she can fight for us.
So when she was in parliament, I mean, I'm not questioning it because you close. I'm not saying that, but the purpose she got into that seat, was it fulfilled? Would you say in your words it was
Do
fulfilled?
you know that a few years ago, when political parties are making manifestos, creative arts were not included?
Okay.
So it's a gradual process. I feel like now when they make policies and all, you can hear, oh, we'll bring this to the creative arts industry. This will go into the acting. This will go into music. So it's a gradual process. I feel like in a few years
Yes,
to
that
come,
would visualize.
like we will be on our feet and we can compete with the other sectors as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you think we, let's say for example, the two of us,
No,
would
only you.
Oh, no, not the two of us. Why do you think you're an actress? I'm an actor. We are both actors, right? Why do you think the two of us will find it very difficult to support somebody like Andy if he's running for a political position? Why do you think we will publicly find it hard to come out and support him?
Publicly.
Because we get that a lot in the industry where entertainers don't support their colleagues, especially those who are affiliated to a particular political party.
Right.
We find it a lot here, both in Ghana and Nigeria.
As much as maybe a person would like Andy, I think one, I wouldn't want my fans to know that okay, Charity, not knowing Cherry belongs to party A, not knowing Cherry belongs to party B. You understand what I'm trying to say? And that is the reason why people like, if let's say Andy is my friend or you are Andy's friend, you wouldn't want to come out publicly, but you definitely will support him behind
Closed doors. Okay.
So,
But you see, but there's a positive side to
there are
supporting
times-
to
there are
supporting
times- There
publicly.
are times maybe Andy would like people to, help in campaigning for him and all that. Okay, you can't tell me there are lots of people that campaign for Cheddar without even knowing him.
Now, Cheddar is a
I
politician
tell you,
who ran
people who were
in
even
Ghana's
close-
presidential election. Yeah.
People who were even close to him probably didn't even help in campaigning.
Okay. But did he
You
vote? Did he
understand?
vote for himself?
I beg that one. I don't know. It's between the wife and himself because I
Okay.
hear the two of them went and it's only one
Are
person.
you saying he
that-
got 0 votes or what?
She said something like
It's
that.
only
The two
one
of-
person. So
the two of them went to vote.
and it's,
I mean, sorry, but this is
there's a-
alleged. Anyway. It's alleged. So.
we're talking about politics and
Yeah.
politics, industry politics. So we got to cover every aspect of
Yeah.
it. Yeah. So I think in a nutshell, I would love to support Andy publicly. I can tell everyone, go support my friend. He's my friend. Go support him. But I will have to also put it out and let people know that I am not putting out myself as in like supporting party A,
Okay.
but I'm supporting because Andy is there.
Okay.
You understand?
Right.
The same social media platform.
Right. That makes
I
sense.
can bring it out and say, okay, I am supporting my friend
Right.
because he's
Contesting, not because of the political
but not
party.
because of the political party.
And I think if every other entertainers can do same, that would also
That's
help.
the power of social media now.
Aside that, what else do you think there is more that colleagues can do to support their fellow colleague in the industry who are getting into politics?
Yes, I feel like I can support you with your political ambitions without coming out and saying. So I can support you in many ways. Maybe you need logistics. you need
Exactly. I was
people.
about saying.
I don't
that.
have to necessarily like take a phone or
Phone
come on
and
television
tell
and tell the whole
people,
world that
yeah.
I'm supporting Kelvin. I can do everything behind because I know the consequences of saying that I am supporting you.
Right.
People
I
will
use
still,
an
yeah,
example.
as much as
Prince
you
David
do.
Osei,
Right.
actor from Ghana, is like a staunch MPP,
MPP.
guy. But his brother John Dumelo is an NDC person. But he said that he's going to support Dumelo to win that constituency. Even though the woman there's an MPP person there,
Right.
he claims that he's not going to support the woman because of other reasons, but he's going to support Dumelo. So it's like that. We don't have to make it look like it's because of political affiliations. Sometimes you know that Kelvin is a very determined guy. He has good intentions. He's not just there for the money. He wants to help.
Right.
I'll definitely support you. It's not about friendship. I know that this guy, when he comes into power, he will help the people.
All right. So the program is still Open Mic Podcast, and we are coming to you all the way from HP Studios in Accra, Ghana. Now, if you're looking for the perfect studio or the production house to make that your creative idea come to pass, we've got you covered right here on HP Studios. All you just have to do is to contact us on our details that is currently on your screen. Also, if you just log in and you've kind of missed a whole lot of the conversation, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can have a replay of this particular episode on our YouTube channel and turn on your notifications so you'll be notified whenever we post. Now, talking about support, do you think that, because there are some people right now, some of our colleagues who are having the mindset of getting into politics, looking at the success that others have achieved, right? Do you think because they use fame, they are outspoken, they use their personality, do you think it is all about your personality to get that political position as an entertainer?
I'll say that we were there when, I'll just give a scenario, then I'll get to my point. We were there when we saw a Max on billboards.
Right.
And then everyone was like, hey, now who is this? Who is this? Some people even came out claiming they are the one and all that, and they were sued by whatever, a whole lot of issues. But at the end of the day, finally we got to see who was behind
The mask.
the Max. Okay? And this person is none other Cheddar. Okay? And I asked myself, how many people knew him? Or how many people know him? Okay, so let's say Dumelo, we all know Dumelo in the movie industry. On screen.
Yeah.
We know him so much. Since our infancy, when we were watching him on TV. And then now he's, attained seats and, he's won the, won. So, we take Dumelo,
Honorable Dumelo. Please, I beg, give him a title.
Yes, we take Honorable.
Please.
Congratulations, Honorable. So we take Honorable and then we take Cheddar, for instance, after unveiling who was on the Max, okay? Do you think people would want to vote for Cheddar when we don't know him? We don't know him, we don't know what his motives are, but at least we've seen the model on screen all the time. So it's like, you are into acting, but it gives you some kind of, people know your personality, people know you. They come for premieres, they've been seeing you. Literally, it's like they've been seeing you every day. If I want to turn up my TV, I'm seeing Dumelo. If I want to turn up my TV, I'm not seeing Cheddar. I don't know him. You understand what I'm trying to say?
So you can boldly say his status gave him an upper hand. Can we boldly say that their status gives them an upper hand?
When the industry actually helps people, like, I wouldn't say go and be in the industry to attain your political. If you want to do your political,
some people are also thinking about that.
Like Mahama didn't need to be an actor before he's become a president today. Akufo-Addo didn't need to be an actor before he's become a president today. So at the end of the day, you
well,
at the end of the day,
yeah, he's a former president, so yeah.
You just need to know who I'm voting for. I just want to know who. And
you're saying by knowing who, when you see the person constantly, you are used to that person.
No, the kind of works the person does, the kind of works the person can do. Because okay, I listen to your policy. Okay, I've heard it, but then what? You understand? If your policy is not moving me enough, I can't come out and say I'm voting for you. You understand? By their deeds we shall know them. By their works we shall vote for them.
So sorry to cut you.
I'm non-partisan.
Sorry to cut you. Andy, do you think that being a famous person or being an entertainer in politics or in power, you have extra obligation to the people more than an individual who is not an entertainer?
You mean opportunity?
No, in terms of accountability. People tend to hold the person they've seen more, they are used to, more accountable than those they are not used to? Because there are some MPs you don't basically see them on TV, you don't see them on radio, you don't even know them, but you only hear their names. But this is an individual who we see on TV. Sometimes you can see him on the street, you hold him accountable. There are certain MPs who go to places to eat that are not entertainers. They will not know them.
You see why I was like, you see him every day?
That is like a disadvantage for entertainers?
Wait, the question
The thing is, somebody like John Dumelo right now, we now know he's the MP of his constituency. He's in the eyes of the public. Wherever he goes, they hold him accountable for whatever he's doing. Do you think that is a disadvantage for him, being a public person?
I think there are advantages and there are disadvantages.
Right.
But I think that the disadvantages
the
disadvantages outweigh
you are actually
the advantages. Because
let's say I'm making it easy. Let's say the advantages has made him one, because he already had a fans before the election. He won. Now he's won the seat.
But remember, he has lost before.
Yeah, no. Regardless. Now he's won. He's literally in the eyes of the people. They already know him. Like, this is this person who we are talking about. Compared to another MP from another constituency who is not in the eyes of the public. That MP can even go to the restaurant after spending money, lavishing the money. That MP can go anywhere and eat. Nobody will know. Until he pass somebody, like, hey, that man's face look familiar. Hey, this is the MP of this. They say, hey, is it the one? But somebody like our entertainer, our colleague in the industry, they're like, this is him now. Don't you think? Like, that is something.
It's
because
easy
the
to
public,
bash.
Yes, it is easy for the public to bash him.
I get where the point is coming
Yes.
from. That's how I was like, it
is easy for the public to hold him accountable or them accountable.
They will, like, I can take a stone and use it to hit him.
That is when the person is not functioning well, of
when
course.
he's not. No, not even him. He doesn't hold.
We are not using him. We are just using the person because he's not the only one.
You know that Adebonibia Fatapreko.
What?
It is a proverb. Adebonibia Fatapreko.
Interpreto.
Every bad thing is deserving to a pig. A pig.
Where you they collect? Which drawer now you they bring out all these parable they come?
You see.
Which kind of ancient parables now you they bring the come like this?
If NDC is not doing well, they will blame Mahama. But I tell you, because Dumelo is there, they will blame him more. They will say that, I'm a party now, yes, I John Dumelo now, and
so the popularity is sort of
disadvantage, Ebini say the popularity, the disadvantage of being popular and being in this thing is at the end of everything they will bring the stone at you.
Right. Okay. So once we wrap this up, let's talk a bit about our colleagues who want to venture into politics. Let me ask you first. Do you want to venture into politics?
For now, my ambitions don't align to politics.
No, I mean, I'm not talking about for now. Obviously, in the future.
Even in the future, I'll tell you no.
You will not venture into politics.
I can tell you for a fact that I don't know what the future holds,
right,
because I have a lineage of political.
Hey,
you told me you want to stand for political way.
No, but you tell me that one.
No, wait, me. When did I tell you now? Do I know you? Do you know me?
So let's assume
we're talking about Andy.
Yeah, okay. So let's assume you decide in the future. Let's assume this is the nearest future now, and you've decided to get into politics. What office would you vow for?
Hey.
Finance is there. I'm very particular about finance.
If you do that,
finance.
It means your motives.
Finance. I'm just keeping account and writing record, balancing and checking.
But I can't tell for now. I can't tell.
Okay, probably tourism.
He would be a minister of
tourism,
arts.
Minister of I just gave him a position.
Minister of arts.
So when it's time, I'll be your campaign manager. I'm in Nigeria, you're Ghanaian, but
we have ministry of industry or what? Right?
So Sherry, once we wrap up,
I've heard something like
once we wrap up, what political? I've asked you before. You swerved my question. What political position would you want?
Why you say I've swerved? I've not swerved. I'm sitting here.
Oyana. Tell me, which if you have the opportunity to be in office, what political position would you have?
See the way you're making me sweat. Why are you putting me in a tight corner?
He easily just said what he wants.
Guys,
tourism.
Can you see I'm sweating?
He just said tourism.
I'm sweating.
Okay, you two take account. Finance. Do finance. Not like finance.
Why?
That's where the money there now.
It's not about money.
So it's what?
It's about good works.
Your voice is low self. Nobody go believe you.
It's about impact.
Your voice.
I don't
You are preaching, my sister.
Get into politics.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a politician.
Okay. No.
But
We're
I
just
don't
saying
know-
assuming.
I don't know. We are not assuming. Stop assuming.
You're an actress, so you always assume.
Stop assuming.
Your job is assumption, acting.
Stop assuming.
That's what we do, my sister.
Oh God.
That's what we do.
You just brought me here to suffocate me. You put handcuffs on my neck.
No. Okay, so to cut a long story short, you don't want to be in politics. Assuming you find yourself in politics, you still don't want to get any political position. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I can be
I've
a
given
first
you one.
lady.
You be a first lady.
I can be a first lady.
That's not a political position now. Ngwanu. For where? I want to be like somebody, some first lady I know in my country. Madam Patience. She said before you get to the president, you must come through me. She had her own office. I mean, she's a legend when it comes to that.
To be a first lady, you also have like some, you know.
But you know what? I'll support you, Andy. To become a first lady is a political position. My former first lady in Nigeria has shown us that.
You can be
You are right.
everybody's wife.
Yes.
But to be a president's wife.
Yes.
Hey,
I'll
Charlie.
support you. But let's
girls,
wrap
listen.
up. As we wrap up, what would be your final words to our colleagues who are already in political office and to those who are violent to get into politics?
I think that I'll tell everyone who is in the creative arts industry, whether in the poetry, music, film, anywhere, anything that relates to art, if you want to get into politics, please do.
Okay.
Please don't relent. Do. But I need you to study. I need you to like do your research so that when you go there and you are being asked,
Nobody will cast a stone and use it to hit.
you don't say you are not even educated, you don't know what you're about and all that. So look at the likes of legendary musicians Samini, Stoneboy. They are all going to school. They are learning. They are bagging degrees upon degree because
Masters.
they know that they are headed somewhere. Okay, so please study, do your research, and go there and fight for us. Congratulations to.
I mean, you're still going to join the fight, though.
Yeah, he's
Yes,
part
yes,
of
yes.
it.
Yeah. So what about
see,
you?
literally,
What about you, Sherry? You support them. What about you,
No,
Sherry?
it's not support. He's putting his
I'll
own
support
self.
them.
He's support.
Me, I'm a prophetess. I've seen into the future.
Okay, my sister. Hallelujah.
I'm prophesying.
Hallelujah.
I'm prophesying. I'm
Is
seeing
that the atmosphere we are on now? Okay. So what would be your own words to them as well?
Okay, I would say that as an entertainer, you should actually you have the right to choice. You have the right to choose the political party you want and all that. But in as much as anything, you just weigh the positive and the negative and choose which one is best for you. You know me already. I always tell you, do what is best for you.
Right.
Whatever you think that works for you, just do it. Make sure you educate yourself enough.
All right. I think they've basically summarized everything. As an entertainer who finds his or herself in political position, use it wisely, because mind you, before you got into that office, there were things you saw that was not right and you tend to correct. Do not get into the office and your mind will change, because we've had records of some people who
No,
did
the
say
office will change you.
your office will change you. Whatever the situation is,
Sometimes,
just remember that you went there for a reason, and not until that reason or that purpose is achieved, you ain't going nowhere. And if you leave office without achieving those purposes, you'll be held accountable for generations. Just know that. And for our colleagues who want to get into, and who are entertainers and want to get into politics, just like Andy has said, you need to go and study, because nowadays it's not just about I have the passion. There were years ago when people were saying acting is just is a hobby. No, it's a full-time job. So politics as well is a full-time job. If you want to double up as an entertainer and a politician, you need to study and take every part of your department seriously. Once we wrap up, just share your handles.
Right. My name is Andy Tete on Instagram, Andy Tete _ TikTok, Andy Tete. Just Google.
All right.
Fine.
Just go. International. Are you international, my sister?
Wait.
Oh, yeah,
So
now tell
let
them
me
your.
even add, just Google my name.
So they should just go.
Google charity or charity Jan or maybe Charlie Edwards. Oh dear, wait. When you Google, you see me.
Right.
Yes.
Yep.
So you can follow Charity Vogel _ on Instagram, on Facebook, and then on TikTok.
All right. Thank you guys for passing through the studio. I hope to have you in another episode again.
Sure.
Yes.
It's
So
been insightful.
yeah, it's been insightful, right? That one I epic for here. Okay, guys, it's been great having you on the show with me. Don't forget that this is still the Open Mic Podcast. You can have a replay of this particular episode on our YouTube channel. All you just have to do is to subscribe and turn on your notification. I want to say a very big thank you to the entire crew for putting this together, and of course, my stylist, as always, Ice Clothing. His contact is currently on your screen. Contact him if you want an amazing, nice outfit.
need one
Yes,
of
you need
those.
one, right? His contact is there. I'll give you contact.
Do you
now.
have a ladies
Yes,
one?
it is so ladies too. Don't worry, I'll get you covered. Just contact
I
me.
like
But I
size
will charge
one.
you now separate first before I
I
introduce
want
you.
size one.
You want size one, eh? You got it. So yes, my stylist, a big thank you to you, Ice Clothing. I will see you guys in another episode of Open Mic Podcast. Until then, stay positive.